Top 22 Most Expensive Cars in the World. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Top 22 Most Expensive Cars in the World. So make sure to watch the full video. 22 Lotus Evija price, $2.1 million. Lotus is on the verge of a comeback with the new Emira sports car and Eletre electric SUV. The automaker plans to launch several new products over the next few years, some of which are top-of-the-line Evija models. This supercar produces nearly 2,000 horsepower with 4 electric motors for $2.1 million. Lotus plans to build just 130 Evijas for the road. 21 Aston Martin Vulcan price, $2.3 million. Like several other cars on this list, the Aston Martin Vulcan was special for the track. The British supercar made its world debut in 2015 with a naturally aspirated 7.0-litre V12 engine producing 820 horsepower, and only 24 units were produced worldwide. A much more track-oriented AMR Pro model followed, but even the base Vulcan was a high-priced item, priced at around $2.4 million from the factory. 20 Delage D12 price, $2.3 million. You may have heard of the Delage in the early 1900s. The French car company competed on the track alongside Bugatti and Ferrari. Now Delage is back with a beautiful new hypercar called the D12 7 Works. The new D12 with a 6-litre V12 engine produces over 1,010 horsepower and costs $2.3 million. 19 McLaren Speedtail price, $2.3 million. How much would you pay for the fastest production McLaren? Well, at least $2.3 million. Putting out 1,035 horsepower thanks to a V8 gasoline-electric hybrid powertrain, the Speedtail has a top speed of 250 miles per hour and can reach 0 to 186 miles per hour in just 12.8 seconds, 2.7 seconds faster than the P1. Unfortunately, if you didn't get a new car in 2020, you're going to have to shell out a decent chunk of money on the used car market. McLaren only made 106 examples. 18 Rimac Nevera price, $2.4 million. The Rimac Nevera claims to be the most expensive electric car at $2.4 million, but it costs a few $100,000 more than the next most expensive electric supercar. With 1,914 horsepower and 1,740 pounds-to-foot of torque, the Nevera can reach 60 pounds in less than 2 seconds. 0 seconds and continues up to a top speed of 258 miles per hour. Those lucky enough to order one should see it on their driveways before the end of 2022. 17 Pagani Utopia price, $2.5 million. First Zonda, then Huayra, and now Pagani Utopia. With 852 horsepower and an affordable 7-speed manual transmission, the Utopia is the most powerful road Pagani ever built, with only 99 units built worldwide. One cost $250 million. 16 Ferrari LaFerrari price, $1.4 million. The new $1.4 million Ferrari LaFerrari is one of the cheapest supercars on this list. It's a bargain compared to the most expensive cars here. Debuting in 2013 with 950 hybrid horses, 708 kilowatts, and a top speed of around 220 miles per hour, 354 kilometers per hour, it is still Ferrari's fastest and most powerful production model. Between 2013 and 2016, the company only built 499 coupes. 15 Pagani Huayra price, $1.4 million. One of the most beautiful cars on this list, the new Pagani Huayra is priced at $1.4 million. Like LaFerrari, Pagani produced the Huayra in extremely limited quantities. The company hand-built just 100 coupes between 2012 and 2018, and another 20 versions of the BC model, listed below, between 2017 and 2019. 720 horsepower, 537 kilowatts. 14 McLaren Elva price, $1.7 million. The McLaren Elva is one of the latest additions to the British supercar manufacturer's storied legacy. Even without a proper windshield, though no options, or roof, the Elva pumps out 804 horsepower and 590 pounds-to-foot of torque from its twin turbocharged 4-cylinder engine 0-litre V8. McLaren originally only announced 399, but the company later reduced it to 249. Most people will never get their hands on it anyway. Elva's price is $1.7 million. 13 Zinger 21C price, $17 million. You may not know the Zinger name yet, but this California boutique automaker built the $1.7 million 21C supercar. Thanks to its 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, the 1,250 horsepower 21C can reach 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds and has a top speed of around 481 miles per hour. 12 Ferrari Monza price, $1.7 million. Like the roofless McLaren Elva, the Ferrari Monza SP1 and SP2 are designed for outdoor driving. As the name suggests, the SP1 is a single-seater option, while the SP2 has plenty of space to ride with a friend. Both vehicles are powered by the same naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine that delivers 809 horsepower and 530 pounds-to-foot of torque. Unfortunately for US buyers, none of these models received US approval, but if you have the money to buy a $1.75 million car, getting on the track won't be a problem anyway. 11 Koenigsegg Gemera. Price, $1.7 million. One of two Koenigsegg models on this list, the Gemera is the Swedish supercar manufacturer's first four-seater model, but that doesn't mean it's a family car. With a 2.0-liter twin-turbo engine and 3 electric motors under the bonnet, the Gemera has 1,700 horsepower and sprints to 60 in just 1.9 seconds. The company plans to build only 300 units, each costing as little as $1.7 million. 10 Zenvo TSRS price, $1.7 million. The Zenvo TSRS from Denmark debuted at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show as the most extreme variant in the supercar startup's repertoire. Powered by a 5.8-liter twin supercharged V8 engine, the TSRS sprints to 1,177 horsepower and 62 miles per hour in just 2 hours 8 seconds. Be prepared to pay at least $1.7 million to get your hands on this powerful and limited supercar. 9 Hennessy Venom F5 price, $1.8 million. Hennessy Venom GT holds the record with a score of 265 running 7 miles per hour as a world record. However, the new F5 is planned to surpass its predecessor with an estimated top speed of 311 miles per hour and comes with a higher price tag. According to the company, the Venom F5 will start at $1.8 million and cost slightly more than its $1.2 million predecessor. Bentley Bacalar price, $1.9 million. Only 12 Bentley Bacalars were ever made, so some of the limited cars on this list seem relatively numerous. The car's luxurious design may be the first thing that catches your eye, but the Bacalar is also not far behind when it comes to performance. Powered by Bentley's signature 6.0-liter turbocharged W12 engine, the car produces 650 horsepower and 664 pounds-to-foot of torque. If you have $1.9 million to spare and are considering buying, it's too late. Bentley says all copies are now in customers' hands. 8 Hispano-Suiza Carmen Boulone price, $1.9 million. To call the Hispano-Suiza Carmen Boulone beautiful is stretching. But this intriguing-looking supercar made her US debut this year at the Amelia Island Contest of Elegance. It boasts an electric powertrain of 1,114 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of 2.6 seconds. The Boulone version pictured here, the lighter and more powerful of the two, costs around $1.9 million. 7 Bentley Mulliner Botter price, $2 million. An electric attack is coming. Bentley says it will be an all-electric vehicle company by 2030. But before the luxury brand goes fully battery-powered, the Mulliner Botter is helping to push the iconic W12 engine out in style. With 710 horsepower from this twin turbocharged engine, the Botter is the most powerful Bentley ever, and with only 18 built worldwide, the Botter is worth a whopping $2 million. 6 Deus Vayant price, $2 million. The Deus Vayant isn't a household name yet, but it debuted earlier this year as a 2,200 horsepower all-electric hypercar. 0 seconds, the projected top speed is 248 miles per hour. Deus plans to build 99 Vayans, with the first few selling in 2025. 5 Pininfarina Battista price, $2.5 million. Named after company founder Battista Farina, the Pininfarina Battista offers the performance and price of its namesake product. The Battista, unveiled at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show, is a pure electric vehicle with 1,827 horsepower. If a typical supercar's 0 to 60 time seems too leisurely to you, the company says the Battista will get you there in less than 2 seconds. 0 seconds. Pininfarina plans to build 150 Battistas for $2.5 million each. 4 Ferrari FXXK Evo price, $2.6 million. Sure, You can buy a regular LaFerrari, also listed below, but why settle for such a run-of-the-mill supercar when you can take home this racing version instead? Of course, the Ferrari FXXK Evo came out in 2017 and has long since been sold out. But when new, this 1.036 bhp Ferrari tore up the track with its naturally aspirated V12 engine and aggressive aerodynamics. 3 Gordon Murray T.50 price, $2.6 million. If Gordon Murray's name sounds familiar, it's because he designed the legendary McLaren F1. Mr. Murray has his supercar manufacturing facility these days, and the handsome T.50 is the line's crown jewel for $2.6 million, the T. The 50 was powered by a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter V12 engine with 654 horsepower. The car itself weighs just 2,174 pounds, and at 392 pounds, the T.50 has the lightest V12 engine to date. 2 Mercedes-AMG Project 1 price, $2.7 million. Mercedes has long promised a production version of its Project 1 hypercar. The first official announcement was made in March 2017, the same year the first concept was unveiled. But after nearly 5 years of teasing, it looks like Project 1 will finally be revealed. And when that happens, the hybrid hypercar will make over 1,200 horsepower, 895 kilowatts, and cost $2.7 million. 1 Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster $3 million. The same Hennessy Venom F5 hypercar we all know and love, but with a smaller roof. The F5 Roadster is powered by the same 6.6-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine as the coupe, producing 1,817 horsepower and 1,193 pounds-to-foot of torque. Hennessy rates a top speed of over 300 miles per hour, but it will cost you at least $3 million if you want it. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.